Welcome back to Healing Oaths. This is Brielle, and we're here today for the 17th of September message from Spirit for Aquarius. And we're using the KuanYin Oracle today. First, we will look at our saint for today, the 17th of September, and we see we have Saint Brogan. And Saint Brogan was an Irish saint that was the saint that, according to this, in the 17th century, he was the abbot of Ross, and he is called the author of a hymn to Saint Bridget. And because of his veneration or his worship and love for Saint Bridget, he was made a saint. So that's Saint Brogan of the 7th century, and he's our saint for today. So let's see what the message from Spirit is for Aquarius for today. Today, the 17th of September 2020, we're looking for one card, message from Spirit for Aquarius for today. Oh, let's see. What is the message for Aquarius for today from Spirit? What is the message? September 17th, 2020. Okay, we have a message. Our message for today is from the Ivory Swan Goddess. Beautiful card, beautiful depiction of a goddess that is lying down. And let's see, the message tells us in the guidebook, number 15. For the Ivory Swan Goddess. It's suddenly dark in here. Let me go ahead and turn on the light. Be much better. Sorry, one moment. I think I'll have to turn on the other light. Okay. That's much better. The Ivory Swan Goddess, her message for Aquarius for today is, she speaks of a spiritual grace and purity. The purity of your soul light never fades, beloved. Release guilt, shame, judgment, or fear that you're not enough in any way, so that you may realize your beauty. Be more of yourself and shine your divine essence into the world. She reminds us that we shouldn't feel unworthy, we shouldn't feel sinful, but that our soul is luminous, pure, and eternally graceful. We're being asked to recognize the divine energy within us, and without holding ourselves back, we should unconditionally accept ourselves and regard this. It is time to accept our divinity in greater measure, to be present to the pure light within and not try to ignore it, downplay it, or worry that it is not enough. No matter what has happened in our life, what our experiences were, or the choices we've made, our soul light is pure and a divine source, and it has become essentially that it is what it is. No need for shame or feelings of inadequacy in any way. The light within all of us is exactly the same. We're just in different stages of realizing it. This goddess, the Ivory Swan Goddess, wishes to bestow divine grace upon us, to assist in our spiritual growth at this important time in our path. You must be willing and able to receive this by letting shame go and choosing not to empower judgment, condemnation, or criticism of ourselves from us or others. Remembering that our soul is essentially pure. It's a peaceful and a joyful path. and we should be able to see and feel the God and Goddess shining out of us. We're opening up to receiving the grace that beloved Kuan Yin wishes to share with us, so we are able to live more joyfully in a state of spiritual remembrance. We must allow her to bless us with her grace, and remember that we're free from taint, judgment, or flaw. We're spiritually pure. To be able to receive this healing, we're advised to find a private space, excuse the noise in the background, find a private space and sit down to journal, writing a letter to our higher self, which is unconditionally loving. And then we read this letter aloud to ourselves with love. She gives us a little prayer here, and it says, Beloved Kuan Yin, Mother of Peace, Beauty, and Compassion, the light in you is the same light in me. Help me to be at peace with my eternal innocence and purity. Ivory Swan Goddess, please help me let go of old beliefs and experiences of shame, self-condemnation, or judgment that no longer serves me. I will now honor and accept wholly and completely that the light in you is the same divine light in me. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. So she reminds us that we all have the light of love and good within us, and that nothing that ever happened, that we ever did, could take that away from us. That we should all make sure that we remember this and we give ourselves true love, true unconditional love, and therefore we will live more joyful lives. And as everybody knows, the saying goes, you cannot love until you love yourself. So we will then be able to truly love those that are precious to us. Well, thank you for joining me again today. I would like you to join me on Instagram at healing_oats also. Like and subscribe this video. And I wish you all health, love, happiness, peace, and prosperity. Thank you.